Okay. Sairam children, welcome to today's class. Now, I am Mrs. Arpita Bhaduri and I am going to take English for class 5. Now, you have already done before your summer vacation up to unit 1 to unit 3. Now, we shall be getting on with unit 4 from today onwards. So, okay, just before I start, I will just want to know from you that do you all cry? Have you ever cried in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, definitely. I hope there is no one in this world who has never cried in their life. We all have cried. And how exactly do you feel when you cry and after you cried?
Ma'am, we feel relaxed after we cry. A bit relaxed.
Yes, yes. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Yes, we feel relaxed. We feel a load has gone away from our head, from our heart, and we feel relaxed and light after we have cried. Just like if we compare ourselves with the clouds, with the sky. Just like when the clouds are laden in the sky, it looks very heavy. Same when we are laden with many worries or difficulties or many tension, we feel like the cloud-filled sky. But after the rain has gone, once again the clouds have gone, the sky is clear, and it looks very light. Just like when we have cried and we feel light and relaxed after that. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, in the similar way, there is a poem, very nice poem in our syllabus, and let us get on with that. It is called Crying. So, for that, I will be sharing my screen, and please give me a few seconds. Yes. Can you see the screen? Can you see the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Now, Unit 4, Crying. Let us get on with the poem. First, I will read, and then I will ask you to read. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then you can throw open your window and ha ha, ha ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha. Did you hear that?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Now, can you just read it for me once? Then I will explain.
Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Ha ha. Sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last year. I wept it. Ha ha.
Yes, that was an excellent reading. Thank you. Now, here we can see crying only a little bit is of no use. So, what the poet means? Oh, yes, the poet is Galway Kinnell. Okay, you can see the name at the bottom of the screen. So, what he says is if you want to cry, then cry lots. Only crying a little bit is of no use. How much you should cry? You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Now, what is pillow is soaked? That means your pillow must be wet with your tears and it should be soaked. That means a lot of tears must be there, which means that you should cry a lot. Means till the last drop of your tears, you should cry out. And after that, what you should do, that is more interesting. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. This means after you have cried, what do you do generally? We go and we wash our face, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but the poet is asking you to take a shower. That means to take a bath. You go and you splash, splash, splash. That means you take a bath with lot of water and after that you feel fresh. You have already cried, you feel fresh from within, and you have taken a shower. That means you have taken a bath. That means you feel fresh from the outside also. So you feel completely fresh after crying. Then what you should do? Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. That means the poet is asking us to, after that, to open our windows and say to the world that I am happy now. I am no more crying, I am no more sad, and I open the window and I am laughing and look at me. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Yes, obviously, suddenly if someone sees haha laughing, then they must be thinking, what is going on over here? Then what we must say? Happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha. That means happiness was there within me. Only the last drop of my tear was holding it back. I wept it. Means I have wept, I have cried out, and that last tear has also gone out. And what is I am filled with now is happiness. That means I am happy now and I am laughing. Now, for this elaboration, let us go to see a video. Good grammar and spelling. Can you hear it? But if you want to write essays that inspire
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Messages that children, what are emotions? We all sometimes feel angry. Sometimes we feel sad. And sometimes we feel happy. But sometimes we also feel like crying. Let's see in this poem what the author suggests us to do after you have soaked your pillow with tears. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry till your pillow is soaked. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there? Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha. Now let's go through the new words. The first one is soaked, completely wet. The next is shower, bath in which water is sprayed from above. Wept. Wept means shed tears.
Now, children, in
Yes. Now let us get on to Tata Class Edge, and we will be seeing another video in this chapter. Just a minute. We'll see where. Yes, can you see the video?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you get the sound of it? Can you hear the sound?
Not yet, ma'am. Not yet.
the poem talks about the benefits of crying a lot. He
Yes,
begins
ma'am. Now
by
it's
saying
audible.
that it is
Okay,
no
fine.
use crying a little. You must cry till the pillow is soaking wet. You will start feeling happy after crying out all the anger and pain. Then you must jump in the shower and merrily splash water around. You must open the window wide and laugh joyfully to show how happy you are. People might wonder what is going on. Tell them the last tear had happiness hiding inside it. So you cried away till the last tear.
Okay, that's over. Now let us come back to our presentation. Now we have done the poem, and here we will look into some new words that we came across. We have already seen in the video also, so it will be a revision for you. I will read out the words and the meanings and you listen to it. Okay. First one is soaked, means completely wet. Next, shower, bath in which water is sprayed from above. Wept, shed tears or cried. Sorry, sorry, I got something wrong over here. Just a minute. Yes. And the next one, splash, a sound of something falling in water. When a heavy object, or say yourself only, you fall in the bathtub or in a body of water, a splash sound comes. That is called splash. So, these are the new words and their meanings that we came across. And now Here we have some more words which sound similar, and let us read those words. First one I will read along and you listen to it. Dash, bash, splash, cash, and trash. Next one, steer, tear, clear, dear, and dear. Next, shower, power, flower, tower, and mower. Next is poked, croaked, soaked, stroked, and joked. And the last line, wept, kept, crept, leapt, and slept. So, what we can see, each line is having somewhat similar sounding words, though you can see very well that the spellings are much different. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we should all practice saying out these words, and whatever you have not caught on or you have missed, that you can always find in a YouTube video of our school. Okay. Now, that was my presentation. And now I would like to ask you that do you have any questions regarding the poem that we have read today? Do you want to know anything or have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Have you understood the poem? That means?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's even better. Excellent. And I would like to ask, like a comment to you. Did you like the poem?
Yes, ma'am, a lot.
Yes, very good. And indeed it tells us a very good message, isn't it?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
we should cry our last tears out and be happy from inside and outside. And if we ourselves are happy, then only we can make our surroundings, the people around us, happy. So,
Yes,
with
ma'am.
with this good message and a smile in your face, I would like to say goodbye to you from today's class, and we shall be looking into the next after this from the next class. So, thank you and Sai Ram.
Thank you, ma'am. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.